So, good evening. Welcome to Saturday night's edition of Bedtime Stories. And so, I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm Pastor Michelle, along for the ride. And so, let's hear our stories. So, today, our story, it's August 15th, so our story is going to be from The Little Mermaid, a special surprise. The underwater kingdom was quiet and peaceful. Every mermaid and merman was in bed fast asleep. Everyone, that is, but Princess Ariel and her friend Flounder. Trying not to make a sound, Ariel and Flounder swam away from King Triton's palace and began their journey toward the surface. Ariel wasn't going to let anything ruin her plans for tonight. Prince Eric, the prince she had saved from a shipwreck, was having a royal ball. Ariel had a very special surprise for him. "Swim faster, Flounder," she cried. Flounder raced to keep up. Just as Ariel and Flounder approached the surface, Ariel saw beautiful lights dance across the water. When they poked their heads out into the air, Ariel and Flounder saw colorful lights explode in the sky above Prince Eric's castle. "I've never seen anything so beautiful in all my life," said Ariel. "The human world is such a wonderful place." "Sure is pretty," said Flounder. Off in the distance, Prince Eric stood on the palace balcony. He didn't feel like joining in the royal celebration. He couldn't stop thinking about the mysterious girl with the lovely voice who had saved his life in the shipwreck. Ariel's heart leaped with joy when she saw Prince Eric. "It's time for my surprise." "Ready?" asked Flounder. With a nod, Ariel closed her eyes, opened her mouth, and began to sing. Suddenly, the night was filled with the sweet sound of Ariel's voice. Hearing her beautiful voice again, Eric's face lit up. It can't be. Eric remained on the balcony, enchanted by the beautiful song filling the night air. When the song was over, Eric looked across the sea. He hoped to catch a glimpse of the wonderful girl who had saved him. Where could she be? "Who are you?" he called out into the night. But all he heard was the echo of his own voice. "I'll be back soon," Ariel whispered as she and Flounder swam toward home. "Just you wait and see." All right, so I do love Little Mermaid. As a child, that was one of my favorite Disney movies. I don't want to get into into some of the stuff about the movie now as an adult. When I think about, the girl loses her voice but anyway, it's kind of a weird. But anyway, aside from that, I love that movie. I used to love the songs, Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, A Place in This World. It's a class, one of those classic Disney films, in my opinion. So let's get into the Bible characters. So tonight, tonight our story is about another woman, a strong woman like Ariel, and this woman's name is Deborah. Deborah and Barak was painted. This is a picture painted by Francisco Salamina. And so here is Deborah in that picture somewhere. All right. I believe that's her. So let's hear about Deborah. The sense of peace imposed by Joshua's supposed victories proved illusory. Soon the tribes faced renewed hostilities, not only with the Canaanites, but also with a new opponent, the Philistines. The upheaval of these early settlement years is the subject of the book of Judges, in which military commanders, or judges, safeguarded Israel's future. Nevertheless, though these judges were effective leaders, their allegiance was principally to the tribe they were sworn to defend. Meanwhile, the Canaanites still controlled the fertile valleys and plains of Canaan that produced most of the region's agriculture. The Hebrew tribes could not drive out the inhabitants of the plain, says the Bible, because they had chariots of iron, the Iron Age version of tanks. Soon, Canaanite leaders such as King Jabin of Hazor even forced the adjoining Israelite tribes to pay tribute. One woman, a prophetess named Deborah from the tribe of Ishkar, found this situation intolerable. The only female judge in the book of Judges, she was determined to establish Israelite power in the Jezreel Valley. Deborah realized that no single tribe could defeat the enemy. She therefore organized a levee and mas among all the Hebrews. Some tribes, including Ephraim, Benjamin, and East Manasseh, gladly sent their militias, but others turned a blind eye. They were ruthlessly denounced as lacking bravery. Deborah's forces, led by her commander Barak, then rode out to face the Canaanite army at Mount Tabor. The opposing forces were led by a general named Sisera. As soon as Sisera, 900 chariots were given the order to advance, God unleashed a rainstorm that flooded the Jezreel Valley and stranded the chariots in the mud. Barak's militia made short work of them. Deborah commemorated the victory in a rousing song. Hear, O kings, give ear, O princes, to the Lord I will sing. I will make melody to the Lord, the God of Israel. So there you have it. And so tomorrow we'll learn about Samson. Yeah, that'll be fun. So God bless you all and have a wonderful night. Stay safe out there.